Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is me, Nadia Rajput from DESI TV USA. Let's have a look at the headlines. US military officials in Ukraine for talks on ending war. Instagram to start closing Australian teen accounts ahead of social media ban. Hasina's conviction for crimes against humanity testing India-Bangladesh ties. Trump signs bill ordering Justice Department to release Epstein's files. Asma Bukhari meets Lahore Press Club delegation. Let's look into details. Senior Pentagon officials have arrived in Ukraine to discuss efforts to end the war with Russia. The US military has said the team, led by US Army Secretary Don Driscoll, is expected to meet Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky in Kyiv on Thursday when he returns from a trip to Turkey. Reports began surfacing on Wednesday that the US and Russia had prepared a new peace plan containing major concessions from Ukraine. Neither Washington nor Moscow has officially confirmed the plan. Earlier in the day, at least 26 people were killed in a Russian missile and drone attack on Ukraine's western city of Ternopil, officials there said. Younger Australian teenagers on Instagram, Facebook, Threads are being told their accounts will be shut down ahead of country's social media ban for under 16s. Meta, which owns the three brands, said it had begun notifying users it believes to be between 13 and 15 years old by text, email, and in-app messages that their accounts would start being deactivated from 4 December. The ban in Australia comes into force on 10 December. It affects a number of platforms, which also include TikTok, YouTube, X, and Reddit. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese said the world-leading ban was aimed at letting kids be kids. Meta and other firms opposed the measures but said they would comply. For India, few friendships have been as strategically valuable and as politically costly as its long embrace of Bangladesh's former leader, Sheikh Hasina. During 15 years in power, she delivered that Delhi prized most in its periphery: stability, connectivity, and neighbor, willing to align its interest with India's rather than China's. These days, she is across the border in India but has been sentenced to death by special tribunal in Bangladesh for crimes against humanity over her crackdown on student-led protests, which led to her ousting. The 2024 demonstration forced her to flee and paved the way for her Nobel laureate Muhammad Yunus to lead an interim government. Elections are due early next year.
Now I am American. I have citizen.
I still have my Salvadorian passport and now I have my USA passport. I am a citizen of the US.
Khi cầm cái hộ chiếu Mỹ, cô rất là tự hào mình là công dân Mỹ.
La ciudadanía para mí significa oportunidades.
Si ya tienen el tiempo que pueden hacerse ciudadanas, que lo hagan.
No pierde nada uno con intentarlo.
Como dicen en México, echándole ganas todo se puede.
US President Donald Trump announced on Wednesday that he signed a bill ordering the release of all files related to the late convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. The bill requires the Justice Department to release all information from its Epstein investigation in a searchable and downloadable format within 30 days. Trump previously opposed releasing the files, but he changed course last week after facing pushback from Epstein's victim and members of his own Republican Party. With his support, the legislation overwhelmingly cleared both chambers of Congress, the House of Representatives and Senate on Tuesday. Punjab Information Minister Asma Bukhari met with Lahore Press Club officials led by Acting President Afzal Talib to discuss key issues for journalists. Topics included Phase 2 Journalist Colony, LDA development works in F Block, and issuance of health cards for journalists, Bukhari showed support, highlighting Chief Minister Maryam Nawaz's focus on completing the colony. She directed the DGPR to prepare journalist list for health card distribution and instructed the DGLGA to finalize 3D designs and cost for F blocks main gauge, prioritizing development projects. Journalists thanked her for clearing financial assistance cases. That's all for now. Keep watching DESI TV USA. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. And don't forget to watch our channels DTV NN and DESI TV.
Now I am American. I have citizen.
I still have my Salvadorian passport, and now I have my USA passport. I am a citizen of the US.
Khi cầm cái hộ chiếu Mỹ, con rất là tự hào mình là công dân Mỹ.
La ciudadanía para mí significa oportunidades.
Si ya tienen el tiempo que pueden hacerse ciudadanas, que lo hagan.
No pierde nada uno con intentarlo.
Como dicen en México, echándole ganas, todo se puede.
Neurological care is a pressing healthcare challenge in Pakistan. That's why Helping Hand USA is building Kind R, a world-class hospital with 130-plus clinics that is set to establish new standards for neurological care in Pakistan. As the first phase nears completion, anticipation is growing for the launch in the second half of 2025. Give zakat and sadaqah through Helping Hand USA today and join this historic endeavor to redefine future healthcare in Pakistan.